Alright, I have this Fleece engine that I've been playing around with, and at one point I polished the rail, so I'm going to pull the intake off, get to the rail, and then polish it up, clean it up. It's just dirt. But like the CP3, I have a 14mm CP3 I need to put on, but I'm just going to clean up the line so it doesn't look like crap. So I'll just speed this process because we all know how to take this off. It's just, you got your few bolts. Just got that. Well, I only have a couple in here, but I'll get to that. Alright, so I have that off. I'm going to tape this just because the engine's going to be sitting for a little bit longer. I kind of cut this. It's my little injector wrench. It's a 3/4. Yeah, it fits decent. But so I made this for when the engine's in the truck. When the engine's in the truck, cutting this down makes it really easy to get to it. So if you're, well, I'm sure every single person has done this. I'm gonna act like you haven't. So I always start with loosening these first. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's what I do. I'll loosen these, then I'll loosen these, then I'll pull the lines off. The biggest thing you want to make sure is that you do not get debris in these. This is going to be sitting, so I can be a little more careless. I don't have the firewall stuff, the hood, anything dropping off in these. I'm going to clean them before I put them back in, but yeah, you absolutely cannot let anything get in there. I ruined a set of injectors doing that. I was on number 6 back here, and I had that stuff on the firewall that, I don't know what it is, but anyway, it fell off, and then it ate an injector. I got like halfway down the road. And yeah, so got to be very careful with them. Don't want anything in there. I'll remove this, and then I'll get back to the video. Then I can show you what I use to polish it. I think this has a race valve, like a fuel block off. I don't like them, so I'll probably put like a 2200 bar or something. I don't know, like an SNS one. Okay, I'll get this off, and then I'll turn back the video. I'll turn the video back on. Alright, so I got these two off just to show you what it looks like. These tubes, I'm going to check the torque on them again, make sure they're good. I ended up getting my big one out. I don't know why I was using my tiny one when it's not in the truck. It's a little easier to break them loose, but yeah, about there. Just rip the other ones off, then I'll show you. So as I'm pulling these off, what I would be doing in my truck, if they were in the truck, I would be capping these or taping them. I have them little plastic caps just off like old injectors or new lines, so I stick them on. Then I cap these as soon as I take them off. And you can see I actually got a little bit of debris in there. And that's why you check. I don't know if you see it down there. Yep. And that's with, there's nothing around. But yeah. And then another thing. You already probably know this, but do not ever pull these off while the truck's running. It's very high pressure, but I'm sure you already know that. Just making sure though. Alright, so all the lines are off. That's what it looks like. I actually moved them here to my bench. So they're not that bad, but I'm going to polish them up. You can see where I polished them before. I didn't clear coat them, so they got really dirty pretty fast. But I'll pull off this line. I'll just unhook the plug, do these 10mm, and then I'll have it off. So I'll get it right back with you on that. And then here, so these have the little crush washer O-rings. I don't ever buy new ones, but obviously if I ripped one I would. So I would suggest you buy new ones, but I don't. You have your fuel pressure valve plug. Fuel pressure sensor. I'm actually going to polish this piece too. You can see here I was playing, so I'll polish that. I don't know, may as well, because I have the intake, yeah, right here. I kind of got that kind of done, so may as well match it all. I painted some parts. Thought the fan looked pretty cool. I did some metallic. Did that. Painted my drive shaft. Intercooler, cross member thingy, That's powder coated. I even did the radiator and stuff. I have a Mishimoto. I even did that. That kind of turned out pretty good. I have a Mishimoto radiator, but it actually leaked. It wasn't very old, and it leaked on me. So I've just been using this little piece of junk. Harbor Freight. A lot of my stuff's Harbor Freight. My box. I got the stand last night. This Harbor Freight one. It's kind of cool. I was like all my power tools and stuff. I use Milwaukee, but other than that, so these lines don't look bad. I have some polishing compound that I'll use. I have some cutting compounds that I'll use, and I have some things here. So we'll get that going. And I have a Dremel where I'll use the Dremel in the little tight spots. I've actually never really polished much, so I'm not very good at it. I guess as long as it looks decent, I don't care. Alright, so that bolts out. I just always pull it out a little bit. Use a washer to hold it out. Right there, I'll take off the tins, and it'll be ready to go. It's like real crappy outside. Alright, here's the rail. It's all off. It's in pretty decent shape. You see where I was playing with it there to make sure the cutting compound that I bought was pretty decent. Then I'll pull this off. Pull this plate off. The grid heater delete. Make sure it's good. Probably clean it up. Yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and polish it. Polish it, clear coat it, and then call it a day. And then get the fuel bowl delete. I cleaned up, painted the computer. I'd like to polish that too. I might polish the computer. You never see it. Who cares? I painted these. They kind of look good. I don't know. I was going to buy the aftermarket ones, but yeah. All right. So I'll probably connect another video with this on polishing. So this is just a removal of the fuel rail, and remember to keep these clean. And then do not, if you put it back on, if you don't watch the other video, because I'm not very popular, do not over torque these bolts, because you will snap them in the head. Ask me how I know. I'll upload a picture of what I did and destroy a brand new motor. So I got my organizer, did fuel rail, put it all there. And yeah, I use Milwaukee to pull them off. I don't tighten them with this, but I pull them off with this. Alright, so that's for this one. I know it's not very interesting, but that's what I'm doing. Throw crappy out. I have my black Dodge. That's my good one. I have this piece of junk. Yeah, throw crappy out. Alright, thanks for watching.